Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here with
the Walkthrough King.
As you should know by now, as hopefully you've seen the other three parts, we are into part 4. Part 4, we are going to take the loser bracket, essentially the blades that you saw lose in the first round. They're going to square off against one another. We're going to advance them all the way to the losers bracket championship. Just a reminder, round 3 we saw, part 3 I should say, Cyber Aquaria was going to square off against Mateo L-Drago in the winners bracket championship. He just rolled me a blade. As you can see there, it is Earth Eagle. Who are you going to be using?
L-Drago Destructor.
Alright, so
left spin.
2 losers here of the first round. Again, this is the underwater Beyblade tournament. We're going to see what happens here. Something's got to give. One of these guys will get their first win of the tournament.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Earth Eagle spun beautifully.
And it takes...
Oh!
I think Earth Eagle might have won.
I thought L-Drago.
Like this much.
We need to do a rematch?
Sure.
Alright, you heard it. Too close to call. I thought his blade won. He thought my blade won. That's an interesting concept you rarely see in any tournament. And we're actually going to settle this the best way, which is to have a rematch.
Because it would be unfair to say, okay, let's put the blades in the stadium and the winner will be the one I draw.
Alright.
That would be so unfair.
Let's do it.
Three, 2, 1, let it rip!
Earth Eagle spinning great. Mateo splashdown. Earth Eagle, the clear victor there. Maybe Mateo was dragged. Maybe Earth Eagle has better stamina. You saw it firsthand. Earth Eagle wins the sudden death showdown. Moves on to round 2 of the loser bracket.
Here's Death Quetzalcoatl.
Alright, so Death Quetzalcoatl is the blade he has selected for me to use. This is the Spark FX series. Again, everything's stock. He is going to be using Proto Nemesis, one of my favorite blades. We're going to see what happens here. The winner will advance to take on Earth Eagle round 2 of the loser bracket.
Now, Proto cranked up real easy for me.
Yeah.
So, 3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Oh, big splash from Proto. Death Quetzalcoatl takes the win. I would have loved to have seen Proto advance, just wasn't in the cards. So, let's move on now to round 3 of part 4. This should be an interesting match. Who are you going to use?
This is hard, but I think I'll use Nightmare Rex.
Alright, he selected Nightmare Rex. That means I will be using Special Edition Gravity Destroyer, complete with the bottom end. Again, he came from a DS game picked up from my nephew.
Do you want to use a left spin launcher?
No, I'll do right spin just so we can expedite things.
Okay.
And he is getting loaded up. I'm ready to launch. I'm in a lot of pain from getting cranked up in here.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Launched a little early that time. Nightmare Rex takes the win. So that was match 3 here in part 4 losers bracket. Special edition GD advances. And we have our final.
Wait, I thought Nightmare.
Oh, he did. Nightmare Rex won. My apologies there. This one's going to be interesting as well. He just rolled me Dark Libra. That means he will be using
Twisted Befall.
And Twisted Befall, if you recall, I launched him last time and he put out a ton of water. We're going to see what happens here. This will set up the semifinals in this bracket.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Dark Libra got up high and it paid off. She actually entered the water, exited, got that extra little bit of time, and she takes down
watch
Twisted Befall.
It was a bear. I think Libra won by a quarter of a spin.
Yeah, it didn't look like much. That said, I have to move because my leg is killing me. We are set up now. We have the semifinals in the loser bracket. What are we going to do? Who's going to use who?
I will be using Death Quetzalcoatl.
Alright, that means I get one of my favorites in Earth Eagle. He's got Death Quetzalcoatl. We've got water splashing everywhere. This is the underwater blade tournament. Let's see what happens. I'm having to stand up. My left leg is totally numb at this point. All right.
3, 2, 1, let it rip.
Earth Eagle went high and continues to spin. He takes the win over Death Quetzalcoatl.
Clear.
He advances to the championship of the loser bracket. Our final showdown that will send one of these blades to the championship round of this loser tier. He sent me Dark Libra, and that means you are using
Nightmare Rex.
Should be an interesting matchup. I'm actually now squatted, if it makes any difference.
3, 2, 1, let it rip.
Big splash, Nightmare Rex went high, strategy pays off, Dark Libra goes down in defeat. Nightmare Rex advances to the championship of the loser bracket. What is the plan now? We're going to continue on, end it? What's your plan?
We are going to end part 4 and move on to the final battles.
Alright, so part 5 is going to feature the winner bracket championship, the loser bracket championship, and anything else?
No, because we're going to do a best out of 5 championship.
Alright, you heard it. We will be right back here. Part 5, don't want to miss it. It is going to be the championship rounds.
We are going to do Earth Eagle versus Nightmare Rex first in the next part, because I know that these two are the winner bracket champions, and I think they might put up a little bit better of a show, so I'm saving them for last.
Alright, so that's what you've got to look forward to. Make sure to come back. We will catch you here shortly.